So I'm gonna do this is gonna be another quick like a first impressions type of video that I do, because basically I just got another fragrance online. This one, Bijan Man. I think this came out in 1985 or 1981 maybe. I never smelled it before, but I think I don't know, I think I had this like on something, I wanted to try it or something. It's 80 cent, but I think I was reading like some blog or something, and there were a couple of fragrances that seemed to interest me, and then this one also interested me, and then I found it on a website, and it's only like 13 bucks or something, I think, for this. So I just got it, and let's just spray it on because I just got it in the mail. So the first impressions video. So let's try it. Thought maybe I might have smelled. I don't smell anything, but I smelled something one time when I got Kuros, and there was another one I got, and when I opened the box, I could kind of smell it. This one, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't smell anything. Here it is. The glass donut. Wow, this is pretty freaking incredible. Little bottle. It's kind of fucking interesting. I don't know why, but it's kind of weird. I don't know what this is supposed to represent. It doesn't really look like anything masculine or anything professional or anything at all. It looks it's kind of like whimsical or something. But let's try it out. It's got this it's kind of cool cap and like a big hole in it. That's the bottle. So I don't smell anything. It's got this massive cap and this fairly massive bottle. It almost looks like, it's almost like a woman's type of bottle, I would imagine. But the cap pulls off pretty hard. It looks like it pulls off on this bottle. It pulls up this piece here. I have another bottle of something and it does that too, and I have to push it back down. But maybe it doesn't do it all the time. Anyway, let's go with this Bijan Man, 1981 or 1985, I think. So, get my first impressions of it. Let's see what it's like. I don't know if I'll like it or hate it or anything. I can usually deal with most fragrances just fine. Some I like obviously more than others. Some are more generic and things I wouldn't buy again. Some I would buy again forever, and some I would buy again for a while. But let's see how this one is. It's actually kind of interesting. It has it smells like almost like sandalwood or something. It's like a dry woody, almost like incense. Like if you smell an incense stick that hasn't been lit, like that, like just like dry, and you smell the incense but it hasn't been lit. It smells like that right off, and then it has like some type of aromatic sort of fresh quality, like almost like a mintiness. But I don't really smell mint, but maybe there is mint in this, I don't know. But I don't really smell mint, but it has an aromatic kind of cool sort of aromaticness. I don't know how to explain aromatic, but it just smells like cool aromaticness. It's kind of minty almost. but doesn't really smell like mint. But I think maybe there is mint in this. I mean, it smells kind of minty. But it's like that. I get an incensey, minty aromaticness. It actually smells pretty good. It doesn't smell warm, it smells cold, which is the minty aspect, I would say. But it's like this dry incensey, like an unlit incense stick, and like a cool smell. It doesn't smell hot, it smells kind of cold, almost like what mint would smell like. How mint smells cold. It smells pretty good. There's a touch of sweetness I can detect in this later on, almost like I don't know, like a gummy sort of sweetness. Not particularly sweet, but there's some type of something almost edible in this, like a confectionery aspect in this underneath. Kind of almost like a pastry, but not really. It's more like a candy, like a chewy candy type of thing. Sweetness underneath all the other things. What else can I say about it? It doesn't smell particularly strong or anything. It's not really strong at all. It just basically smells that dry incensey, a minty coolness, and almost like an edibleness in there, which has a bit of sweetness on it. It's pretty good. I really like dusty, earthy type of scents. There's kind of a bit of earthiness in this, so I can dig it. This is my first impression on this. Let me spray it again. I think this was I only paid like 13 bucks or something, 12 bucks. I smell a little bit of pine even. I smell a little bit of pine in this. And it's not really strong, it's pleasant level. I can smell a little bit of pine. You could say maybe leathery, a little bit leathery almost, a little bit perfumey kind of. It smells kind of this perfumey, like almost a floral bit in it, lightly. That's kind of it, I guess. This is my first impression. It smells like a pretty good scent. I mean, it's pretty classy. It's like if you had a leather jacket and you were going to a really classy place, but you decided to wear a leather jacket, this would probably be a scent that would go great with that, I'd imagine. In that way, I could definitely see this being an 80s style scent. Smells pretty good. It's definitely upscale smelling. Not at all heavy. It's fairly light, but it does smell pretty good and has an earthy aspect. So that's my first impressions of Bijan Man. I think I've read about this being a powerhouse and knock people over and knock people out and stuff, and it's so strong and spicy. Not at all what I get out of this. It actually smells really good, and it actually smells really classy, but not in a suit and tie way, more than like this guy who has a lot of money that wears a leather jacket instead of a suit and tie, that kind of thing. But there it is, Bijan Man. Check it out.